quack, beep, beep. What is up, ninjas? My name is Samworld. I think that sounded more like a duck. Now, as you guys know, I currently haven't been making tech house videos, but behind the scenes, I've been breeding some chickens and making a bunch of presets because, you know, my chickens bring all the boys to the yard and they're like, when is Dirty Chicken Volume 2 coming out? It's here. And today we're going to be checking out some of the sounds, guys, and I hope that you guys enjoy them. As of now, I have a total of 155 presets, but as you know, I have a day before official release, so I might add a few more in there that I feel might be missing. But again, there's going to be a ton of sounds, a ton of effects, because you know what Dirtybird music is all about, as the SoundSet is based on the Dirtybird label. But that being said, guys, let's check out some of the sounds, and again, see if it's a good fit for you. And if you want to support the channel, this is the best way to do it. I love to make sounds for you guys to utilize in your music, and I hope that you guys enjoy them. So with that being said, let's get straight into it. So the first sound we have here, obviously, is an ARP called Get Acid, which is going to sound like that. Now, I do have to say a couple of things about the sound if you want to modify it yourself. First off, the sound is going to be based on acid, and it's utilizing the arpeggiator in step mode. And then in MISC 1, you can see we have a step velocity, turning the mix up here and the cutoff down a bit. What that is about is if I want to make essentially more complex rhythms rather than the ARP, like all the time, then I have to set up this programming here in order to do that. What that means is, for instance, let's say I put all of these at 0, as you can see, and leave these on. It's going to start from here. It's not going to start here. For instance, 100, you're going to hear the sound, and you get it from there. So hopefully you guys see that programming and you learn a little bit from it as well, so that you can make these yourself, because I find, a lot of people want to get the 303 and whatnot, but you can make a lot of cool 303-esque sort of sounds and then use the ARP in order to get that sort of same vibe that you would get from a 303. Now, if I want to include, let's say, a huge mono-legato glide, I can press a hold, similar to the 303, and to get, again, similar stuff like that. I like it, and I think, honestly, it's a very powerful tool. And obviously, you can see that when you open up Sylenth, there is a stock little acid preset that happens. And, of course, it sounds like, yeah, but it needs to be a little bit more, essentially, Dirtybirdish to actually be used, but now you get the idea of that. We do have more ARPs. Again, they're there because I notice a lot of you guys use them, even though I make them as it's just more for to show off and more fancy, but I don't feel people are going to use them. But while I was making this pack, what I do is usually open up Spotify, and I like to hear the music to know what kind of sounds can I bring to you guys, recreations, but also as well some fresh new ones. And I heard a couple of very familiar ones, which again, it always feels great to see that. So I'm glad you guys are actually using them to get stuff out there. All right, guys. So with that being said, we're going to move on to the BA. So that means the bass, the S, the most important part of a Dirtybird track. Okay. So we're going to have a lot of bass lines. These are going to be more sounds that you're going to layer on top of a main bass. Okay. So as you can hear, a lot of them are bandpass based, and also they don't have enough low end power to carry a track. But they're going to be there essentially to accentuate certain parts. So when you have a bass going doo-doo-doo-doo, you can have one of those additive basses going doo-doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo. So it's more additive, it's more there, like you can kind of feel it more as a supportive synth. But they're pretty cool in my opinion, so I added them there. Next one we have here is called Bouncing. I'm not going to say it, YouTube might get mad. You're going to notice a lot of these sort of thumpy ones. Okay. Of course, I added this one, but if you have the first volume, you're going to have a lot of this. So this second one is going to be a little different from that. So I just play it. I messed up there, but I memorized that just because catchy and easy to play. I really like this one. It's like one of my favorite ones. I ain't got no time. Now, I heard a lot of these basses in like 2 or 3 tracks, which are noise based, so they don't have a key to them, but it sort of sounds like a very low quality kind of drum. But again, I heard him in a couple of songs, so I thought it'd be kind of cool to add it in there. Next bass sound we have, guys, BA Resonate with My Soul. I think I misspelled that, but next bass we have, guys, BA Tom 808 Mod. So yeah, this is the sound. Of course, we have a wide bass for those of you guys that believe in them. You know, I don't agree with wide bass lines, but for those that want one. So after the bass lines, guys, we're going to have the chords. So that stands CH. Here we have one called Festival Tech. And the chords are just going to be sounds that have essentially chords layered in a way in order to create sounds like... You know, that sounds really sexy. Like, I feel like I'm getting seduced by Sylenth and whatnot. That's a Will Clark sound that I heard in the song. Of course, you know that sound. Very popular in Dirtybird. It just sounds like really like something's not right. I think it's hitting me. I had to make this one. This is an old song. Not that old, but I really liked it. I just wanna dance with my baby all night. All right, so check out the song. I really like it though. This one's really cool. I heard it in a song. I forgot which one, but it's just so iconic. If you can use it, all props. From there, we have the effects. Now, from the looks of it, there's at least 20 damn effects in here. And of course, they're going to be meant for additive stuff. When you have a bass going and a vocal, it's only so long before it starts getting uninteresting. So you come in with a Alien Orgy effects. So these are going to be effects, guys, that you're going to utilize. So they're all going to be very quirky. Okay, some of them are going to have mod. If you want to get into... Again, very additive stuff. Forbidden pleasure. Use your imagination. And they're like, oh yeah, it's better than yours. All right, we're gonna keep going. Of course, you know, a lot of effects. Do a lot with that. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if you can use these are fucking awesome. I heard a couple of songs with like these kind of transformer-ish sounds. Thought it'd be cool to make a couple. Perk. Reminds me of that oh sound from I forgot which one. Starting up. You know what I love about the Dirtybird sound is it can be pretty funny when you listen to the music and you just find the weirdest things like a bed squeak. Now obviously in Sylenth1 I don't think I can make a bed squeak, so I did the next best thing. I looked at a picture of Barney and I was like, if this guy was getting down, how would it sound like? Okay, so those are maybe some of the effects, guys. There's still a lot more to kind of go through. There's a section called simple lasers, so I wanted to add that. It's just like sort of like samples for like different 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 like laser shots and whatnot. So with that being said, guys, then we move on to the leads. So we're at 112. We're almost to the end, but halfway there. But there's gonna be a lot of leads just to utilize in the stuff. Summer camp sound. Okay, Chara's Gone Wild. Okay, festival. Lucati bass sound. Maybe pitch it down too. You can change the bend range there. Okay, it's of course generic ass organ. I called it that because you hear that even to this day. Scary. Ooh, what's up? Harder and Royce, I'm sure that could be used in a breakdown. Someone creative will get to it. Lead Haunted. This one's one of my favorites. But hopefully, you know, if you click on it very fast, it sounds like an annoying instrument that someone would have at a soccer game. Okay, if you hold it down, it gets the square. As you can see. Okay. I don't know, I always find those very goofy sound. Locotes. I just wanna dance with your mama. Okay, you get the idea there. So, Lo Roboto, Luco. Next one we have here is Omnom Climax. So that's an artist, and I heard he had a respace. So I'm sure that sounds techie enough. Maybe cut out the lows with a bass. This one's cool because you can play. And once you let go, it pitches back up. So it should be used as a shot. Bye-bye, balloon. Rogue Saw. I think I would probably put more reverb on that, but you know, I'll leave it up to you guys. Seducer, yeah. Okay, guys, so move along. We do have other sounds which you're gonna be able to explore. I think my other one favorite is Pad Laughing Wild. Based on my wife, of course, but yeah, there's not a lot of pads in the pack. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I should make more. But then from there, there's also not a lot of plucks. I feel like some of the plucks are in the leads, but there are a couple. This one's my favorite sound from the whole SOUNDBANK, by the way. It's like essentially a noise going through a bandpass with a high resonance, creating a resonation, and it gives that really cool kind of meme-ish sound. And what I mean about meme is like it sounds like a kid playing the damn recorder. If I knew how to play the Titanic, I would, by the way. So yeah, that's one of my favorites. Okay, guys, so those are gonna be the presets, but again, there's also a bonus. What I've been doing with a lot of the packs, as you guys know, is making construction kits. So there is some construction kits for you guys to utilize. And there's a total of 5. Okay, so the way you use them, guys, is pretty simple. Personally, me, let's say I want to start in an idea. I'll grab a drum loop like so, especially these packs. Get rid of the damn warp. Put it at 1, whatever it says it is, 126. And then I'll kind of build an idea around those drums. And from there, it's very easy to get an idea out because you essentially are starting with the kick and drum. So now you go with the bass, or you can start the other way. You could use the bass and then build a drum progression with that, like a drum pattern, and then vice versa. But they're there just to help you guys out. Maybe you like the claps or the drums and you want to use those, by all means do it. They're there for that, for it to be used by you guys. And as always, guys, that's going to be the pack. So again, first off, let me say thank you guys for supporting all my work. It means a lot to me that I can do this as a living, and I hope that you guys enjoy the packs as much as I enjoy making them. You know, I do take a while to release them, but they require a lot of work, and I always want to make sure I'm releasing stuff that you guys are actually going to use over stuff that you aren't. With that being said, guys, you can find the pack over at evilsounds.com. I'll leave the link in the description, and you guys have a very chickeny day. I know I'm going to go get some damn KFC in order to celebrate finally finishing this pack. But you guys take care, and you guys have a great rest of your day.